What's up, everyone? Smite Guru, Wolfpack89 here. I'm off camera this time because we got the entire team and the captain, or sorry, the coach and the analyst for Team Titan after the grand finals. How you guys doing? I know it was a hard loss, but it was a hard-fought loss. You guys ended up being number 1 team Europe, number 2 team Worlds. How you guys feeling?
It's pretty good. I think Cog Prime definitely deserved it, so I'm glad they won. Awesome guys. Played great.
Awesome. More experience under their belt as well.
It feels better and better.
You guys have one of the best stories to date in Smite esports history, coming out of the Challenger Cup, getting knocked out of your SPL spot, coming back, winning LAN against SK, coming here, beating SK again, proving you have the number 1 spot in EU, and then getting 2nd place in the Smite World Championships. Give us an idea of what that story is like from your perspective, because it's one of the best stories we've heard.
You want to talk about the C9 game?
Absolutely, C9 game was one of the best.
What's that HP?
The idea that you couldn't even see the health bar of the Titan.
Yeah.
The idea that literally one basic attack separated us from going out 0-2 to coming second here.
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
And I don't think anyone would have expected it half a year ago. I remember Dre Play Live saying that if we didn't go to Worlds, he would probably quit Smite. And then after not getting to the SPL, he was thinking about quitting Smite. So don't know what we would have been without him here. So.
Absolutely. I mean, just let's talk to you a little bit because you had 2 respect bans.
No, that's not fun.
You got respect banned every game on that Amir. They did not let you have Amir once in 5 games, and then you played Ares, and it was the determinant factor. They even said so during their press conference. Ares was the determinant factor. So what's that like to get those 2 respect bans? I mean, walk us through your state of mind when that's happening.
Of course, now thinking about it, it's funny, but like in game, it wasn't that funny. It was pretty rough. I mean, I didn't expect them. Like we hadn't prepared for that kind of respect bans, so it was just really annoying to deal with.
Right.
Well, we expected the Emir, just not
It's funny because in NA they say, when they talk about sports, they say Emir rubbish, Ares rubbish, but they'll ban it out, but they won't play it. It's kind of
We'll see what happens in season 2. Going over to Repikas, a lot of people were saying that you were underperforming, or not underperforming, but not really coming to full strength in games 1 and 2. And in games 3 and 4, both you and Contri were very dominant forces. What was the change?
Well, basically in the first 2 games, we lost all our jungle. You can't do much about that. And game 3 and 4, we have just dominated them. We took everything. We had map pressure. It was just great.
Would you guys say that the reason you were able to come back was because of the control of the jungle? Is that the determinant factor that lets you beat COG games 3 and 4?
Yeah, we made an actual effort to really get pressure on everyone on the map. So it kind of helps when you've got, when you're winning every lane, at least in terms of control, you can do a lot more. Whereas in games 1 and 2, they kind of had control over us with their picks, so they got to do what they wanted to us. And then in games 3 and 4, we got to do what we wanted to do to them.
So let's go to game 5. Pretty Prime, I got a question for you. You didn't get the Vulcan. Is there any reason? Was there a team composition problem? What was the reason behind not picking up Vulcan there?
You were facing AO.
Facing AO. And Agni is pretty good against AO. Dot damage against the invis and so on. And you can actually dash away from him. Vulcan has a really hard time dealing with him. And even though they hadn't played a lot of Agni, but Agni AO is a pretty dirty combo to go up against in the mid lane. They can kill you so easily. But maybe I should pick Vulcan.
It's all about the maybes now.
More at home.
Going over to Config, we'll just kind of work our way down. What for you made the determinant factor between being, you kind of got bullied a little bit games 1 and 2, and then you were the big bully games 3 and 4. I mean, everybody was saying it around me, and the casters were even saying it, that for both of you and Repikas, you guys were able to be the bully, and you were able to bully Omegatron, which is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I think in game 3 and 4, we managed to get our early game together. Defending our own buffs at the start is very important, at least for solo, to start the snowball. If you get behind early, it's very hard to do anything about it, and you just fall further and further behind. So once we got equally to lane, me and Omega, I could start the skill matchup and sort of make the plays. And I'll play him sometimes and go from there.
Awesome. Well, for the coach and the analyst, how stressful were those first 2 games, and how were you feeling going into games 3, 4, and 5?
He's cold as ice.
I'm always pretty relaxed. I'm never really stressed and nervous, whereas this guy over here is a bit more of an emotional wreck sometimes.
I'm the teenage girl.
Yeah, we kept it together pretty well. We weren't too nervous. It was mostly, we were very short on time between the games, so it was mostly just get everyone up, get everyone back here, talk about the game, get back in there and play harder next time.
I'm proud of what we performed.
Yeah.
How we performed. And the comebacks. At least we can keep the title comeback boys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you guys, that pretty much wraps up my questions. If you guys have anything you want to say to everybody who's going to watch the video, feel free. You can just kind of go back on the back line.
I
Okay,
forgot
but
my
what-
shout outs.
Hey, what was that Chinese thing? Remember?
Confidence.
Oh,
We play.
We were told
We
to.
play.
We were told to say a line in Chinese when Tencent interviews us, so like "Su Jun Hao Jiu."
That was pretty close, I think. But we have a couple of shout outs, I think.
Absolutely. Go
At
for it.
least,
Yeah.
well, Titan, first of all, they've been very professional with us, and they support us really well. And I think we're all proud to be part of Titan.
Shout outs to Fire First. He's been following us since we were at Gelatas and the Challenge
Yes.
Cup. Even before that, he's been literally the #1 fan. Every time we went for a tournament, whispered me a game saying good luck.
Yeah.
So even to this day, he checks Twitter, he's still saying, supporting us. So to him and everyone else who just tuned into Smite really, because without people watching us, regardless of which team you support, we couldn't do this. So
Nah.
shout out to them, I guess.
It's the fans that make this name,
Yeah.
this game, and this tourney, etc. Like the prize pool even showed that the fans are in control.
Yeah.
And then Zindern for getting everybody together and getting me on the team. Even getting Replicas on the team, actually.
In a way.
That was a bit of.
Backfires, I did backfire. And then I don't know if everyone agrees with this, but I want to thank the girlfriends from every player of the team, because they've been balancing us out whenever we fell down a lot. And that's a kind of a behind the scenes thing, but it makes a massive change for us.
Yeah. I got to talk to her before every game.
Didn't before the last game though.
Nah, but I
That
had my
was it.
boot at the kiss.
Yeah, yes.
Second best.
There we go. Well, that wraps it up. That's Team Titan, your #2 team in the world for Smite. We will see you guys hopefully next season. Can't wait to see what you guys bring. Maybe you guys could be on top next year. We are looking forward to seeing what happens.
Hades support, guys.
Hades support. There you go. In the new map, it might work. Who knows what's to
I
come.
played-
We haven't seen the new map.
No.
There's not much to see, so yet. It's just a few images of Fire Giant and Gold Furry.
Oh,
But
okay.
we'll see what you guys can bring next year. I'm excited for it. I will say I will probably be a Titan fan going into EU next year. So
Awesome.
we will see you guys next year.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.